Namaskar. Welcome back to the birth time rectification example videos. Example number 6. In this example number 6, we are going to do the birth time rectification on the birth chart of a male who is a medical doctor by profession and he is settled in US. The important and interesting fact in this chart is that there are cuspal interception. It means two cusps will be falling in particular sign, and of course on the opposite sign also two cusps will be falling, and two signs will be losing any cusp as the ownership. So doing by some rectification in the birth time can make a cusp is moving from one sign to the another sign. Similarly opposite. So that will make the ownership of a particular house will change. Even star lord of the cusp also can change. Of course, sublord definitely will be changing. So how we are going to verify the accuracy of the birth time and also how we are going to do the rectification in this chart, especially with the help of the important life events, the date of marriage, and of course his travel abroad, and of course his type of profession also. Now let us start doing the analysis. This is the birth chart of this native born on 28th December 1975, 9:22 a.m. is the given time as per the record, born in Karol Bagh, Delhi. If you look at the cuspal positions, Lagna is falling in Capricorn, 15 degree 5 minutes, 51 seconds. And if you look at the cuspal position, third cusp, instead of falling in Pisces, it is falling in 1 degree 20 minutes in Aries. Similarly, 9 is falling in the Libra, 1 degree 20 minutes 20. So no cusp is falling in Virgo and also in Pisces. So instead, you can see 4 and 5, two cusps are falling in the Taurus, and 10 and 11 cusps are falling in the Scorpio. It means, suppose if there is any difference in the birth time, suppose 08, it is in the just starting degree of the Scorpio. Just 1 minute reduction in birth time or 30 seconds also it is possible. That 10th cusp can move to the Libra from Scorpio to Libra. Similarly, 4 can be moved to Taurus to Aries. Suppose that minutes are more than 4 minutes, ninth cusp can move to the Virgo. Similarly, third cusp can move to the Pisces. So third lord will become Jupiter and ninth lord will become Mercury if the birth time it is more than 4 minutes, because 1 degree 20 minutes, so approximately 5 minutes, minimum 5 minutes has to be adjusted, then only ninth cusp will move here, and within 1 minute 10th cusp will move here and 4 also will move. The problem is the more minutes, by 4 5 minutes, then 9 and 3 will be moving, and 10 will be moving, and 4 will be moving within a minute. So other cuspal positions are not in the border. There will not be any cusp sign change in the cusp of the other cusps. So this is the first step. We have to see any cusps are in the border. Normally, we have to check any cusps are in the border by checking the cuspal sublord, which can be in the border. But here, cuspal lord itself can be changed. That is in the border. So that too, especially in the cuspal interception, we need to be very careful. Because of that, we cannot come to an assumption that we have to adjust the birth time, because birth time can be 922 also. So, but we have to keep it in mind that, oh, these are the possibilities of cuspal changes if there is any birth time is is getting changed, because is born in 1970 with a possibility for few minutes difference. Anyway, let us now check with the important past events. The native has given he got married on 9th December 2002. 9th December 2002. Let me check that period. 2002. Saturn Mahadasa, 9th December 2002. Mercury Bugdi, December 2002. It is in Jupiter Antra. So it said that he got married in Saturn Mahadasa, Mercury Bugdi, Jupiter Antra. Jupiter Antra is falling for this given time 10 11 to 21 3. So he got married in 4, sorry, in 9th December. So within this period only it is falling. Suppose the birth time is adjusted. Suppose if it is increased, there is no issue because it is there up to third month. When it is reduced more, in case it may fall in Rahu, that also we have to keep it in mind. So now we have to keep it as it is, that he was married, he got married in Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter. Then his first foreign travel also is given. First foreign travel happened on 14th October 2001. 14th October 2001 in same Mercury Bukti in Saturn Dasa. Mercury Bukti, within this Venus Antra, he got the first travel. So in same Mercury Bugdi, the interesting thing is that the marriage also happened in Mercury Bugdi. First foreign travel also happened in Mercury Bugdi, but before the marriage, he traveled first in Venus Antra. So we have to keep it in mind, these two. And of course, our aim, we have to focus on the Mercury Bugdi, because as per the rule, the Bugdi Lord should be the strongest one to favor for the marriage among the all other Bugdis. And of course, for the first foreign travel also, the strongest Bugdi will favor for the first foreign travel. So in this case, the Mercury has become the Bugdi for both the events. So let us check the Bugdi Lord first, whether that is supportive for the events. Now, let me keep open the birth chart for our easy reference. Let birth chart and self-significations table also I'll keep open. Actually, I have chosen the event marriage already. So now let us check the Bugdi Lord. Mercury. Saturn Dasa. Saturn was the Dasa Lord. Saturn, Ketu. So you can see for the given time 1, 2, 6, 6, 6. Okay, but 7, 7, 7, fine. They're all fine only. But Bugdi Lord is Mercury. Bugdi Lord should be the strongest one. If you study the Bugdi Lord, Mercury just sixth Lord. No favorable in CL is present. Occupying 12th house. This grouping is unfavorable or not supportive for the marriage. And Mercury in the star of Sun, Sun is 8th Lord. Occupying 11 is fine. 8th Lord is not bad, though it is obstacle causing, but 6 and 8 combined level study, this is not good. 6 and 8 indicating unfavorable grouping for the marriage. And of course, if you see the CST is 4 is fine, but 6th sublord. So this is not good. This is not good. So, but he got married in Mercury Bugdi. So definitely Mercury should be the strongest one. Mercury through the rulers. Sublord is fine. Star Lord of the Star Lord also fine. and star lord of the sublord also fine. But this combined level, planet and star level, Mercury in the star of Sun, both are in conjunction in the sign of Jupiter. So Jupiter sign it is present, and Jupiter for the given time is seventh sublord. So that is also aspecting. That is, I mean, it is the sign lord for these two planets. That is good. But Mercury and Sun are also conjoined, so they are forming ruler link. Sixth lord in the star of a planet, eighth lord. Sixth lord occupying 12th house, and in the star of 868 grouping is not favorable. In combined level, it is unfavorable, and also sixth sublord, it is not at all favoring for the marriage. But he got married in this period. So what to do? We have to verify. And another thing is that he got the first travel in this Mercury only. So that also we have to keep it in mind. So since he got married in Mercury, what we can do, we have to make that, we have to feel that Mercury instead of 6, it should have some favorable house also in CL, so that sixth house unfavorable signification will get reduced. Mercury instead of 6, it is also having some favorable. Suppose the ninth lord planet, ninth cusp is moving here, and 3 will move here. So then what will happen? Ninth lord will become Mercury, right? So then Mercury will become ninth lord and sixth lord. Now the star lord will be the same. Eighth lord, it is going to be eighth lord only. Occupying 11 is going to be fine. Sixth, when we are going to change the birth time, definitely sun will lose its sixth of lord. So sun, its weakness also will be will get reduced, or unfavorable signification will be reduced, and Mercury's favorable signification will be added to the Mercury. Here also 6 and 8 will be coming, but ninth lord, sixth lord, that is sixth lord and ninth lord in the star of 8, that 9 also there. So this grouping is not going to be very strong. So now sixth, ninth lord, sixth lord. So that is possible, that we have to keep it in mind. That is the only way wherein Mercury, the sixth house unfavorable will get reduced. We have to keep this in mind. By doing this, what will happen? 6 and 9 also is supportive for the native for the travel. Ninth lot, foreign travel, 9 and 12 combination will come, because he made his first travel in Mercury book, the ninth lord occupying 12th house in the star of a planet Sun, eighth lord occupying 11, though it is eighth lord occupying 11. So 9 and 11 supportive for his foreign travel as well. So that is the one. Before we go for any adjustment in the birth time, we have to keep these factors in mind and calculate in within mind and check it. Now, by doing this, what will happen? This will get 9, and obviously Jupiter will get 3. 3 will move here. So 3, 12. Mercury will have 9, 6, right? When 9 6 coming, then Mercury will have 9 6. So because as I said, he got that foreign travel in Mercury book D, and Jupiter antra, and sorry, not in Mercury in book Jupiter antra, Mercury book the Venus antra. So when Venus mantra, what will happen after Mercury? Venus antra is coming. Venus in the star of Jupiter, that Jupiter will get the 9, sorry, 3 12. In the star of Mercury, 6 and 9. What I'm saying, when Mercury is going to get the ninth house, the Mercury is going to be the key planet for foreign travel. I'm calculating only up to the CST, because CSL houses can change when birth time is going to change. Now in this exercise, we are focusing on the CL, because cuspal interception, when minutes are changing, cuspal lord itself is changing. Under Mercury, Mercury is the key planet, and Mercury in the sign of Jupiter. So Mercury in the star of Sun, Mercury, Sun, and also Jupiter, all are the key planet. So in the Venus, in the star of Jupiter, that Jupiter is going to get third lord and 12th lord. In the star of Mercury, both are forming roller link, because Mercury in the sign of Jupiter itself, that is going to be favorable. It is indirectly indicating more possibility. Because of that, we should not just like that confirm that the ninth cusp has to be moved to the Virgo. We have to see that when we feel that Mercury is by adjusting the birth time, Mercury is losing its unfavorable strength and some favorable strength are added. But we have to see that they support planets and also other planets, other Buddhis should not be stronger than this Mercury. And the solar key planet should be playing role in the Buddhi. Right? So what first point is that, let us go one by one. The first point is that Sun has to lose its sixth of Lord and Mercury has to get some favorable in seal. That is the first I mean point we have to keep it in mind. Accordingly, we have to adjust the birth time. What we will do, we'll go one by one and let me start reducing the birth time by 1 minute. One by I will do it. Adjust birth time. Let me close this one and 1 minute. Just look at this Mercury 6 CL6 and Sun 6 sublord. We have these two things have to get changed. 6 sublord has to be moved. It has to lose its 6 sublord ownership and CL of the Mercury not only 6 some favorable 9 also should has to come. Let us check. 1 minute I reduced 9:21. There is no change. Then we have to adjust the birth time again. 9:20, no change. 9:19, no change. I said no, minimum 4 minutes we have to reduce. 9:18, no change. That only the sublord of the Mercury has changed. Sun has become the 10th sublord. Of course, previously that moon was the 10th sublord. Now Sun has become the 10th sublord. That is also good position because he's a medical doctor also. Now 1 more minute. Still this sixth sublord. Sun sixth sublord is gone and 10th sublord has come. That is fine. But sixth lord of the Mercury is still remaining. So let us make 1 more minute reduced. Let us see now sixth lord and ninth lord. Sixth lord and ninth lord is Mercury. Sun is 5 and 10 sublord. This is further adding value for his type of profession. Fifth sublord and ninth sublord. In the medicine profession, it is favorable Sun. In the star of Ketu, other favorable planet for the medicine, right? So now when I reduce the birth time, Mercury, let me check the here. You can see ninth lord is become Mercury. Ninth cusp move to the Mercury, Virgo. And similarly, third cusp is moved to the Jupiter. So there is no cuspal interception now. Now what happens? If you check the Mercury is 6 and 9, 3 and 11, 9 is getting support, and 11, it is fifth sublord also is good, and 3 is favorable, 7 all good key planets favorable for the marriage. Right? Now, normally what we have to see that when we do this, we have to look at the key planets which are all favoring in the dasa, also supporting in the Buddhi. Now, Rahu has become the seventh sublord. Previously, it was Jupiter. Now it is Rahu. How the destiny is for when we reduce the birth time, seventh sublord and the star of Jupiter is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Only star lord of the sublord is weak. When 6 is coming along with this 10, it is all supportive for the professional prospect. It is not very strong for the marriage prospect. It is good for the materialistic life. Okay, now look at the Saturn Dasa. Saturn is a medium key planet because occupying 6. 1, 2, 7, 2, 3, 9, all good. And same planets are ruling. And Saturn in the sign of moon. So moon is an important key planet of the Dasa Lord. Through the supports moon is present, and Jupiter is aspecting to the Saturn. So Saturn is aspected by Jupiter. So Jupiter is third lord, second occupant, and second star lord. This is also supportive for the type of profession, and Jupiter also aspecting to the seventh house. So that way, Jupiter and Moon are the favorable key planets supporting the Saturn, which is also a supportive key planet. And sublord is Ketu, occupying third house close to 4. And Ketu is representing Mars. That Mars is aspecting to the Venus also, and Mercury and Sun also. And Ketu also aspected by Moon by seventh aspect. So Moon is playing role here also in supports, and Mars is aspecting to the Mercury and Sun. Let us check Mars. Mars 1154, so 11, 5 and 9. And fourth lord, not a problem. Fourth sublord, it is not bad. So Mars is a key planet and is a moderate key planet, and also Ketu. An important key planet is Moon. That Moon is playing role in Mercury. And Mercury in the star of Sun, Mercury and Sun. Mercury and Sun is playing role as the planet and star lord. Mercury and Sun are in the sign of Jupiter. So Jupiter is playing role in supports, and Mercury and Sun are aspected by the Mars. So Mars is playing representing Ketu. So that is also passing rurally. So that way the rulers of the Dasa Lord, important key planets are all playing role in the Bugdi, especially the sublord Moon, and Mercury and Sun are conjoined and in the sign of Jupiter. Sorry. So in that Mercury Bugdi, he got married in the Jupiter Antra. So it means Jupiter should be the favorable, should have the favorable rulers and supportive good key planets. So Jupiter in the star of Mercury, Mercury is playing role here, and Sun also sublord. So look at only the favorable or favorable good houses are present, and Ketu also playing. Now, if you look at star level has got some 6, 9, 12, 3, 9, and Mercury, Sun are playing role here, right? So that way they are connected, but still the key planets of the Bugdilat, that is Mercury, that is Moon. Moon is playing role here. Moon exactly not playing role here directly, but Jupiter is aspecting to the Saturn. Jupiter is aspecting to the Saturn, and that Saturn is in the sign of Moon, and Mercury and the Sun are aspected by the Mars, and that is representing Ketu, one of the key planet. So that way, if we look at the grouping, this supportive with the favorable houses. That way, Jupiter is be that Jupiter also aspecting to the seventh house. That way, it is also supportive. So that way, we are able to make that Mercury Bugdi is supportive for the marriage prospects. But still, we can see some weak houses are there. But how to, I mean, confirm whether this cuspal position is correct? It means though it is all connected to the key planets of the Dasa Lord and Bugdi Lord's key planets in Antra Lord, we have to get confirmed that the other planets are not that much favorable or stronger when compared to the Mercury Bugdi. So you can see after other than the Mercury, if you see that Ketu in the star of Venus, sixth sublord, this is not favoring for the marriage. So this is not going to favor. Venus itself in the star of this one, this is fine, but this is not good. So Venus, when it is playing role as the ruler, it will not favor for the marriage. So when Sun is not having got Venus, only 2A levels, okay, that's not a problem, star lord or the star lord, but Sun is only eighth lord. So no favorable in CL, and star level also not a very good key planet, and 2A level also not a good key planet, unfavorable planet. So that is also not very strong. And moon is good. Star level is having got good key planet, and though it is having sixth star lord, but sub level Venus it is not going to favor. So moon also will not favor for the marriage during its period. And Mars period, Mars is not having got any good signification. Sublord is fine, but Mars is not having any good key planets in its ruler. And Rahu, seventh sublord, destiny planet in the star of Jupiter. And I mean, it is supportive. This is also supportive. Sublord is fine. So this is not bad. Jupiter, Rahu is fine. And Jupiter is in the star of Mercury. Already we discussed. That is also fine. Mercury and Sun, that Mercury Sun. So this is fine, and this is fine, and this is also okay. Only these three planets under Saturn, these three planets are supportive. So out of them, which Bugdi has got the important key planet which is supporting the Saturn? Saturn in the sign of Moon, right? Moon is a good key planet as already discussed. Moon is having got good key planets in self signification. That is only there for the Mercury. And it is also having got good grouping, and as we said, that is getting the ruler link from the Jupiter and ruler link from the Mars also another favorable key planet. So Mercury is better than the other planets. When the Mercury, when the Mercury is, as the Bugdi Lord is chosen, and Rahu and Jupiter are the remaining planets supportive. After the Mercury, these two planets are, supportive for the marriage. So out of them, which is good? So actually, he got married in Saturn Dasa, Mercury Bugdi, and Rahu Antra marriage fixed, and Jupiter Antra. Sorry, he got married in Jupiter Antra. The marriage would have been fixed in Rahu Antra. Let us check the birth details. That Dasa Navigator, let us check. Mercury Dasa, sorry, Saturn Dasa, Mercury Bugdi, and 4/12/2002. So he got married in 9th December. When I said no, when adjusted the birth time, the Rahu Antra, it was earlier up to, January, I hope so. Now it is 4/12 itself. So when it is, reduce the birth time, that Rahu Antra period is increasing. So previously it was, I think, 11th month. Sorry, now it is up to 4/12 it is there, but marriage got happened in 9th December. So it happened in Jupiter Antra early, but previously that marriage would have been fixed in the Rahu Antra, right? So you can see Rahu also supportive, and Jupiter also supportive. Jupiter is being the third lord in the star of Mercury, and who is in the star of Sun. These are the Bugdi lord. And what do you call, Jupiter is aspecting to the seventh house also. That is also well connected, and good favorable significations are there. Mercury and Sun are getting the ruler link from the Jupiter, and of course Mars also aspecting to it. So that way, this is supportive when all other planets are not favorable. Only Rahu and Jupiter only supportive when compared to the Mercury. Rahu and Jupiter are the better planets after the Mercury Bhukti, right? So when compared to the Mercury, the Rahu and Jupiter having some favorable, but Mercury has got very good key planet Moon in the sublord. That is the one which is making the Mercury is favorable, because Mercury is also CL is ninth lord. So that way, I think we are able to understand the when we adjust the birth time, ninth cusp is moving, tenth, third cusp also move, and third lord also is changed, and ninth lord also changed, and sublords also. Sun has become 5 and 10 sublord. This is supportive for medical profession. It is good. So they're all supportive, and important key planet is Moon. And as I said, during this Mercury Bugdi only, he traveled abroad. First foreign travel happened in Mercury Bugdi. Mercury is 6 9 12. Though since I have chosen the event, of marriage. So that eighth house, sixth house, 12th house will be shown in red color. If I choose the event of abroad travel, these houses will get the green color, right? So let me change the event also. Then we will check how what is the signification it is changing. Just a minute. Now I have changed the event to abroad travel. So now you can see the houses colors are changed. Favorable houses are changed. Only the eighth house, fourth house, second house will be shown in the red color. And only the grouping of 8, 4, 2 will be not supportive. Only grouping. So anyway, let us check in the Saturn Dasa the favorable key planet which are supporting for the travel abroad under the Saturn Dasa. Saturn is, of course, it is having got favorable grouping 1, 6, 7, and sublord Ketu is fine, and Mars is plus and minus, not bad, and it is supportive. And also 4, when it is coming, it is not indicating that not supportive for the travel abroad. It is also supportive for his profession, education, and properties. The two, the planet is indicated by the Mars, and Venus also good key planet, right? Now, Saturn, other than Saturn, Saturn is aspected by the Jupiter as we discussed. So Jupiter is a good key planet because third lord, second lord, it is good in the star of Mercury. So Jupiter Mercury combination is good. So as we said, he made a first travel in the Mercury Bugdi. Mercury is a very good key planet. 6, 9, 12, 3, 11. In the star of Sun, 8, 11, 4, 5, and 10. But Mercury is conjoined with the Sun in the sign of Jupiter. So Jupiter is a good key planet. Already we discussed. So this is very good. And of course, Moon is another favorable key planet for travel abroad. And the Moon in the star of Rahu also, the good key planet. Now, under Mercury, which antra he's traveled. The Mercury, Mercury Bugdi, the favorable key planet in the Mercury is Mercury itself, and the planet which is aspecting the Mercury Jupiter. These two are the strong favorable key planets, and of course Ketu and Rahu, then Moon Rahu. All the rulers are favorable key planet. Rahu comes, Venus will come automatically. Now, under Mercury, he traveled abroad in which Antra, as per the record, he traveled abroad in the Venus Antra. Venus, okay, representing Rahu, and in the star of Jupiter, the favorable key planet of the Bukti Lord, Jupiter in supports, and also Mercury. Mercury is playing role in the star of the Jupiter, and Mercury in the sign of Jupiter itself forming roller link, and sublord is Rahu, that Karaga planet for travel and also good key planet, and Rahu also on the star of Jupiter. So these rulers of the Venus are very much favorable under the Mercury book D. It is supportive for the travel abroad. So Mercury's key planets are playing role in the Antra. So his travel abroad, Mercury is supportive for both travel abroad and also marriage also, right? And as I said, his type of profession also, it is in medical profession. So as if you look at 10th lord is in the Venus. So 10th lord is Venus, 5th lord 10th lord Venus, and cuspal star lord of the 10th house is 10th cuspal star lord is Jupiter. Let me move this. 10th cuspal star lord is Jupiter. 10th star lord is Jupiter, and you can see the Jupiter is the 10th star lord, and 10th cuspal sublord is Sun. Sun itself is the 10th cuspal sublord connected to the Jupiter, that is very well connected, and Sun Karaga planet for the medicine, and also 5 and 10. 5 and 10 are strongly indicating medical profession. That is also very well connected. And of course, other events are also connected. Now I have restricted my analysis only with the important life events, marriage, and travel abroad. How come the cuspal interception? Because of the cuspal interception, that ownership of the Mercury and Jupiter has changed. When the birth time is adjusted by 5 minutes, it's reduced. The 1975 born, instead of 9:22, it is 17. It was reduced, 5 minutes reduced. It is matching to the marriage timing of event and also abroad travel type of profession, right? And please understand, just like that, we cannot just birth time, we can reduce it. Meanwhile, as I said, when the Bugdi Lord is strongest one to act as the favorable Bugdi for the marriage, other Bugdis should not be stronger. The Bugdi Lord should be the strongest one. That rule also could get fulfilled. That is also happening. And other Bugdi should not be stronger. And that Bugdi should have the key planets of the Dasar Lords. And also that Bugdi Lords key planet should be playing role in Antra, forming their grouping chain also. I think you are able to understand and follow, right? Thank you. We will see in the next video. Good luck.